greetings, my friends. This is Maerlande. It's been a crazy day. This is third time lucky on this stupid recording for Gulliver's Travel and episode 1 and the first 10 turns. Numerous technical glitches. We can talk about that, anywhere, but it's kind of later in the day, but not bad. So here we are with the start. So the first thing to talk about, you can see I picked very good scales. Very, very good scales. And the blast is very minimal. I'll show it's a monolith. So I'll show an example of it. It's imprisoned to pay for all of that. Now in hindsight, I'm not entirely sure I like this blast, but the larger is okay. And the rest. But the point being, it's not a blessed build, or it's not a Sacred Rush build. So for the beginning recruitment, I'm going cheapest mage, maxing out the cheapest of the sacreds. There's 3 kinds for Zabalba, middle-aged Zabalba. And I'm going to try out the Chak Mooch. The Woe Mooch are heavier, but lower attack density, especially because I'm at size 4 with the larger, so only 1 per square. Although filling in with the size 2 Mooch Warriors is a solid concept. But anyways, so here's my starting buy. And the start army is not bad, actually. It's not that bad at all. And one nice thing is your priests are fairly hefty. And they have good leadership, so you can use formations. So that's kind of nice. Okay, so that's kind of it for turn 1. Like I said, the other thing I did the previous ones, and I'll do this again because I think it's fun. So this is Gulliver's Travel. It's an invitational game on Lucid's server. So let's go over who's playing. I think that's fun. So we're starting off with Pythium. And just let me confirm here, I'm going to get my other page up. Pythium is shit for brains. Ariu is balls. Kingmaker is Lucid. Maerlande is Rovsea. Agartha is, oh come on, you know this, Chris Lighthawk. Vanheim is Stone Troll. Wheel of Misfortune for Jotunheim is Nick Knight. Sorry about that. Zelensky playing Vanarus, and Vanarus is being played by Kobold Lord. And Uruk, check over here, just be sure I get these all right. Uruk by Joe Brandon. Meaty Beady Big and Bouncy is B, and you may or may not know, but that's a reference to Pete Townsend and The Who from my youth. Fun Bucket 6, and that is Prof JB. And I could show you the wood for Nabah. That's Ezekiel. I could show you the wood. Yeah, I bet you can. I got wood for you. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Alrighty. I think that's turn 1. So let's carry on. Open up turn 2. Oh, sorry. Glitch. Back out. Open up turn 2. Yeah, and I tidied up my list of games here, so I don't have so many to look at. Alright, turn 2, lots of profits made. I made a profit. I've got a little bit of research. I didn't even set my research plan yet. I could have. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Anyways, we're going off. We're just going to use a simple formation. Divine Blessing and Word of Stone. It could be plain Blessing because there's no... Well, no, I've got the handful of Chak Mooch here. And just everybody runs and everybody shoots. Very simple. Recruitment. I grabbed another one of these Moocha Jaw because I think they're good and I want a few. I bought myself a Batab just for a starting scout, and we'll go with it from there. So that's more or less turn 2. I think we'll move on. Let's move on to 3. Okay, punch our way through these first few turns. Alright, turn 3, we got to fight. So results are excellent, minimal attrition. Oh, I also wanted to mention, and I did this in the previous ones, that I had not played middle-aged Zabalba, and I did not do a heck of a lot of testing here. I'm just winging it. bit of YOLO. But I got some help from Lucid and from Sauron. And one of Sauron's comments is these Mooch Warriors, probably the spear, but you could use the sword, either one, do just fine for expansion. Because if you have a look at them, they're fairly standard stats, a little above average, but with the extra hit points, that's kind of nice. So they're medium infantry, fairly typical. Couple of nice tidbits though. They've got bronze stuff, so they don't rust. They're fully amphibious and swamp survival. So you put that stuff together, it gives you a few advantages over generic infantry. And recruitment for this turn. This time I'm grabbing Naha. So they're the Sacred Earth Water. Very, very comparable. It's just I mixed them up all throughout the game between Water Death and Water Earth. And that's the sum total. Now I probably could have grabbed one more just to finish up my resources. I'm not going to bother with these dart throwers. Problem here is 4 shots. It just doesn't add up to anything, really. Now, on the other hand, I think there's a potential use here for the poison darts. Again, only 4 points, but paralyzing poison, not too shabby. If you can penetrate. Okay, let's watch the fight. That we haven't done. So pretty straightforward. Let's just play with the screen here and speed it up a little bit. So there we go. We got the bless. I see some smites. Yeah, some good smites going on there. And the dudes are holding up just fine. Now these are the lighter Mooch Warriors. It's only protection 8. That's the start army. And they're doing fine. So we're done. That was basically that. Minimal attrition. We got a few guys, lost a couple. We got a few, the odd affliction, it looks like. Maybe not. That's about it. Okay, I think we're done here on turn 3. Okay, let's pop out. Go to turn 4. Turn 4. Gonna do some more expansion. We went to Neefel. We had an event. The Ites got wounded. Yeah, bummer. Okay. So now over here, you'll see what I'm doing is a probe with a patab. And I'm putting an assassin, starting assassin. I'm going to stick him under here. And back at home, find an aha. And now, after having looked at the attrition and the success rate, for a while here, I'm just going to go straight with Mooch Warriors. So I've got no direct attacks, just prepping for an assassination. And we'll find out how many commanders are in here. There's elephants, so that's a bit of a challenge. And we'll see the probe next turn. Here, I lucked out, and I got a scout province right off the bat, so that's awesome. And I make a lot of scouts. And I'm making a few light infantries, just the addition of the javelin adds a little extra oomph. So I would compare those favorably to the Mooch Warriors just because of the addition of the javelin. Protection-wise, a little lower. Otherwise, stat-wise, more or less the same difference. So I think that's it for turn 4. Let me glance around. There's no other commentary. There's something to note. I do want to pay attention to the foreign recruit. So I'm going to want to grab Way. And you can see I'm grabbing a bunch of Zots. And another Batab from the forest. So I got a forest here, forest there, cave here, and cave here. All of which are very good. In the forests, I get foreign recruit Way. And in the caves, which I can't see here, but I get foreign recruit Camazots. And I get Zots in all of them. Now, hopefully I don't skip over anything too important. Let's see. Research, I just gone for some alteration. Get that rolling away. I think that's it for this turn. So turn 4, good enough. On to turn 5. All right, here we go. So there's the probe. 9 elephants. Yeah, so I don't really want to be trying to do that brute force. Brute force isn't going to be too much fun. Got an event, got some free PD. So we're going to go clear these Zots down here. And you see I've mixed things up a bit. There's what's left of the start army and added a few Zots. So you noticed I pulled everybody back, kind of to break up the independent formation. And also because there's going to be Zots flying at my back line potentially. Stick everybody in the back so that they're protecting the commanders, especially the Prophet. And over here, I noticed these earlier. I've got Shades, Shade Beasts, and a few Fiends of Darkness. Now I didn't probe, so I'm just gonna give a shot, try to clear this one, just a flat out, let's kill it. And here, I've set up Assassination. So back, and I'm scouting around. Got some horse tribes here, horse tribes there, druids and woodsmen, just basic independence. So for recruitment, just basic stuff. So I think that covers turn 5. Anything else? I don't see any opponents yet. I don't know who's where yet. All right, let's jump ahead, turn 6. All right, here comes turn 6. Like a bunny. Okay, the assassination was successful. Now the script here, I thought, well, let's try these poison darts. So let's fire. But sadly, and you'll see, he just misses. And he only gets 2 shots. And then that's it. It's not like he has any trouble winning. It's just, I don't know that the darts did diddly. Umbor. So we handled the shades very well. There was a Shade Lord there, so let's watch this. I consider that pretty good results with fairly generic stuff going against fairly tough stuff. So it was only 2 Fiends of Darkness, and they're on guard commander. But the Shade Lord has some gear. It'd be kind of nice if we get the gear. Well, I don't really want the Berserker belt. That'd be a pain because it'd be stuck on somebody. Oh, actually, I think they're cursed, aren't they? No, they're not. So you could get that and then have a dude, but at least you can take it off. So here they come. The beasts in front. Shades next. I didn't want use anything too valuable here because I didn't want to have too much trouble with getting my strength stolen. Yeah, see, that guy took a hit. Oh, he didn't lose any strength. Okay, steel strength, contact poison, shade hit. What else do we see here? Penetration roll, failed to resist. Interesting. The steel strength was repelled. Nice. Okay, so that's why he didn't lose any strength. Oh, the Mooch Warriors ran away. There they go. And look at my crazy Batab. Oh, my priest ran away. The Batab stayed. And that's pretty good news. All right, and then that's it. We just got to kill that Shade Lord. Oh, we just about got the Batab, but no, it's over. It's over. Righty. Retreat details. Only 1 dispersed. The others stayed with the Mooch Jaw. And then the second fight, well, that was very clean. So I'm expecting the bats to fly onto my bats. And he's making a skeleton. Right, there they go. Okay. And the enemy bats will run away pretty darn quick, I expect. There they go. Yeah, that's over. Okay, let's zoom out. Now we gotta kill the... There he is. And we got a few long dead to kill. And that's the sum total of it. So that went pretty sweet. Okay, I've changed up. I've added a little bit of enchantment now. The alteration. Alteration targets. Most people know that. We're looking at the earth stuff for now. The water stuff for now. That's about it. Pretty basic stuff. Okay, now further expansions. So the group here that took the Mines of Despair are going to take these militias and heavies, and I'm combining these other armies to take out the horse tribe. I don't know if you noticed, but last turn this showed 20, now I show 30, so it's probably in that area of 25 or so. But I think we're safe. Recruitment, I'm grabbing another assassin, and I'm grabbing another mooch a jaw, just so I have enough commanders around. And I forgot to comment on it. The probe last turn, I remember this from before, there was 3 commanders, so I'm going to need 3 efforts on assassination. So I think that covers turn 6. Yeah, still buying Zots. Buying Zots and a Batab here, because I got quite a bit extra gold. Now we'll go from that. Alright, let's go to 7. Alright, so another assassination, and just to confirm, do I hit with the darts at all? No, look at that. No. No chance of hitting with the darts. Alright, but whack, and he's dead. Okay. Low, relatively, yeah, pretty good attrition there. I mean, that's the remnants of the Start Army, just about wiped out. The dart throwers sure don't do a heck of a lot. Just about run out of chalk mooch. Let's watch these dart throwers. Do they actually do anything? Okay, there's some darts. 3 and a 7. And a few more. And that's about it. So nothing too wonderful there. I suppose you could consider that sort of helped to make those guys run away. I gather that chalk mooch died. Where are we here? Where's that chalk mooch? Okay, this guy died. What got him? Just basic stuff. A heavy infantry hit him in the leg. Some other stuff, so pretty straightforward. And the Zots, well, they took a bit of a beating, but they made everybody run, so that works. Oh, and retreat details. Okay, so I lost another guy on the retreat. Now here in Bolvagon, okay, the horse tribe, they were a little hard on them. Still, these are cheap. And it was worthwhile, and that's a good chunk of horse tribe. So what I had hoped was the Zots, when they come, will fly to the back and kill commanders, but no. Instead, they attack the mob. The big blob in the middle. Okay, one front squad is running. Jack Mooch are falling behind. What do we got here for combat speed? Well, that guy's got a limp, but these guys are, what did I see there? Combat speed, they're 8. Those guys are 8, so I guess they were just busy. Anyways, the battle goes well. So it's pretty simple stuff. Nothing too complicated. We saw the setup there. Once they start to run, and that just about finishes it off. Just gotta get these other guys. There we go. Okay, we're done. And, we see Jotunheim. Okay, that's the only one we see so far. So I've got to consolidate some dudes. I'm going to go for the other tribe. I've got another assassination, and, okay, and I'm doing attack to see if we can clear this province with a Batab. So he's on hold. So hopefully there's no commander left. This assassination works. And we've got it there. Alrighty. Anything else? I think we've covered most of it. The fact that I'm recording this for the 3rd time means it's easy for me not to sort of remember or to skim over things that, I remember doing them already. So anyways, I'm going to take the pond down here with a simple script, very, very basic. And we got the few light infantries. Now, I switched over, grabbed a couple more assassins. Very soon, I'm going to start making forts and making Bacab. Bacab are the big, hefty mages. Alrighty. Well, I think that covers turn 7, so let's pop out to 8. There we go. And we succeeded with the assassination. So that was here in Phrygia. So let's check it out. Phrygia. Oh, did I not script this correctly? I think I did not script this correctly, and I had the Batab run away. The elephants are running, but the Batab ran away. Oh, well. You silly guy. You silly guy. Oh, well, gotta do it again. So we got another Batab coming over here. That's the end of the commanders for this place. So we're gonna move down and send the assassins, see if we can clear out these druids. And a fairly hefty attack here on the horse trap. So, it's one of the buggers with Zots and simple troops. You need quite a lot of them for expansion. Like I said, I didn't do any testing. My efficiency is maybe not the ultimate. Now, for neighbors, we now see some Vanheim. We see some Ind. We see some Maerlande, along with the Jotunheim we saw before. Anything else? Am I still buying Zots? I am. I'm still buying Zots, yes. Down here, I stopped buying Zots there because I ran out of money. And I pretty much maxed out. Well, looks like I could have got one more. And for my capital-only slot, I'm going to grab a Camazots. Gav's a little too pricey yet. And I'm going to want some Camazots, that's for sure. I've got good pass, and then they're blood hunters, and the air randoms especially. Well, the air and the earth. I think that covers turn 8. Looking around. Yes, sir. All right, let's go to 9. Turn 9. All right, there we go. We clear Phrygia. So we just make them all run away. Don't really need to watch that. And what do we have happen here? Okay, 1 druid. So we've got a single druid in here with the probe. So if we can kill that druid, if these guys succeed... Oh, I changed my mind. I'm not going to try to kill the druid. Well, these guys might struggle to kill a druid. Instead, I'm going to take out these pale ones. And I'm going to see if I can clear these wolf tribe with assassination. And I've got an attack here scripted to go with these lights and heavies. So what about my other fights? Phrygia, straight for Juno Forest was just a probe. And in the Gold Mountains, I succeeded, but it was a little costly. That's quite a lot of horse drive. I don't have really fancy things for that, so I broke things up into a handful of squads. You see these guys are set on the sparse line. In the back, the Zots are doing their job. But, okay, the bats have run, so now it's all up to the front line, and definitely the dart throwers, I'm not convinced. I'm definitely not convinced about the dart throwers. The mooch warriors and the Chak mooch, they're doing the job. Well, the darts come in and they do a little bit of work and they soak some damage, but nothing too stunning. Okay, so, and what about retreats? Well, I lost a few more on retreat, but not bad. Another moochajaw ran away. Isn't that funny? Okay, so some more guys were lost in the retreats. But I'm putting those armies together. And what else we got? We got the water, we got the pond, we got this one cleared up. We can't go up that way because we're not going to pick a fight with Maerlande right now. And actually, if you notice, it's a river. So that's, well, most of these guys, that shouldn't be any problem. But I'm not going to pick a fight yet. I'm not sure I want to try to deal with knights. So I'm going to go here and go for these militias, heavy infantries. Back at home, 1 more Camazots. Maxing out on the Chak Mooch. Mostly maxing out on the Mooch Warriors. And here, it would be nice to see Jotun's Blast. But there are no sacreds in this group. So he's just doing giants smacking with some of his regenerating boys, the Ophidim. Yeah, look at that. They cleared it pretty easy. So that was pretty straightforward. And he had no losses. We'll check that again, but I think pretty darn minimal losses. Nope, no losses for him. But we can't see the bless. Oh, last turn I forgot to comment. And maybe I will quickly pop back. We did get to see In's bless. Right, let me just review the map. Now you can see that's not a bad throne to be kind of getting into position to take. This one looks very rough. Beast, Bone Tribe, Shades, Shadows. That's going to be rough. So we'll try to grab this way. But we're getting constrained pretty quickly. Okay, I want to pop back out to turn 8 briefly. Just talk about that end fight. There it is. We had minimal losses. Let's see what he did. Oh, okay. So he put his sacred archers up in the front as a bit of bait. And then his sacred infantry are coming up from behind, and his bless is. So a stat bless, attack, magic weapons, poison resist, defense skill. Yeah, pretty. From what I've seen, this is a popular way to play Int. Although I've heard that there's other alternate methods. But a basic rainbow with a stat bless is popular. So he loses a few archers, and the archers don't do a whole heck of a lot against these shielded sling boys. The soldier priests are doing just fine. Soldier priests. A few vine arrows there. Right? Yeah, tangle vines, vine arrows. But minimal losses. Alright, we're going to pop out and finish off with the review of turn 10. And that will be this episode. So let's have a look-see here. Oh, look at that. I found 2 nice sites. A little bit of earth gems and some astral. Well, that'll be nice when my pretender wakes up. For expansion. Oh, look at that. Uruk beat me to it. So now I'm squeezed by Uruk over here. Good success here on the pale ones. That was clean. That was very clean. Zots did well on this one. So that's basically the same setup as I used against the horse drive. And it looks to me like the Zots are going to land right on top of the Pale One Commander. And there we go, splat. And that was that. Well, that was clean. That was very clean. This one here, moderate amount of attrition, not brutal. I'd say acceptable. So, simple formation. Just a line. It is nice when you can set up lines. Okay, they got the flank a bit. Then the Zots come through, mess up the flank. The Zots do quite well this time. Not bad, they haven't run yet. Oh, there they go, they're running. Yeah, but fight's over. Okay, retreat details. So 6 of the Zots ran away. 3 died during the runaway. And holy cow, we are constrained. Unless I pick a fight. Yeah, that's that. I am constrained. I am finished. Turn 10. And other than a pond, my expansion is kind of done. Oh, we are going to take, in turn 11, we're going to concentrate everything left over and go get these. That druid and stuff. Bit of overkill, but that's where we're sitting. Got a little bit of scouting going on in Maerlande. I put an assassin up there, a little scouting on the throne, pushing scouts into end. I think this is my only scout province still, so. And then back at home, so I'm already starting a fort. Back at home, I'm getting the Amazons. I've turned off all other recruitment to pay for forts. Sure, I turned it all off. Worry about more troops later since expansion is effectively done. So this is not 20 provinces by turn 12, but I think this slope is not shabby. That's typically, I had one pause, so 1 province, 2, 1, 2. It's not brutal. Could be better, but. So that is it for turn 10. That is it for this episode. Alright, folks, put up a little linky there. If you like watching my stuff, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit that magic number of 1,000. And I will see you all again soon. Hopefully there'll be no more technical glitches.